Good morning, guys. It's February 9, 2020. And today we're gonna do a positive drive episode. A positive drive, finding positives during this tough time. So always one, it's how to be resilient, how to be happier, how to thrive in this difficult, in a difficult existence. So dapat we remove the difficult in our vocabulary. But yes, on this drive we're gonna talk about Valentine's Day now. It's the love week supposed to be. So for many people, sometimes love month or Feb 14, the Valentine's Day brings a lot of stress. Sometimes makes you feel inadequate. You might think your life lacks something because you don't have someone, a special someone. You don't have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, a husband, or someone. The concept of love, basically, someone you see in the movies, a soulmate, a pair. May pang mali na, as they say, may pang beef pares, may pang beef na pares. Ikaw wala. But that's something na a lot of people aspire to have. Someone who loves them, someone they love, someone, a companion. Yes, and at this time, lisod sa dyan, it's gonna be hard also to really find someone. Or yes, you shouldn't say it's impossible, because there are a lot of ways. I'm sure you have your crushes, you have your fun. So what are the ways to find love during the pandemic, during all this? So how do you make the moves, right? I think there's still a lot of ways. While we're going out now, but it's so hard to ask someone to go out, diba? Oh, diba? Pero there are ways. I think ang imo na lang goal right now is, I know you think it's stressful for you. Hey, it's also stressful time for most people, if not all people right now. So most likely, don't think too much na simple kind gestures or kind acts probably will have a big effect right now. So how can you attract or find ways to find love right now? So of course, una, you have to have a target, of course, diba? You have to have someone. And it's so easy to right now, if that person has social media accounts, if you're friends on Facebook or Instagram, you follow that person. The social media accounts reflects a lot about that person, their interests, their life. You'll find out if they have a boyfriend as well. You'll find out sometimes there are people so expressive that they say what they feel. You'll find out their feelings. Are they lonely? Are they sad? Are they yearning for someone or something? Yeah, so check it out. Go on. I'm not saying totally stalking them, but yes, if you really like someone, hey, most of us have stalked, and that's basically part of the information gathering. Stalking or the different, don't take it too much at the whole day just looking at their profile. That's a different story. But checking out the social media of someone, just to gather information would be helpful. For example, that person likes chocolates, then send them chocolates. You can send them chocolate. They like tulips over roses. Why would you give them roses, right? So diba, mauna ang pasabot ba na? It's one. Right now, you can also still make your love interest happy in many million ways. By one, checking out their social media. Number two, finding out what they like, really. What are their likes, what are their, their emotions right now. How do they feel? What are they craving for? Are they ready to go out or something? Do they miss coffee? Then you can ask them out for coffee. If not, the nice thing right now is that you can just send them. Yeah, finding love. Why not be giving? I'm not saying don't go overboard and just suddenly give a diamond ring. Why not sometimes a simple cup of coffee with cakes probably would be more effective than giving them something extravagant. Although I don't think anyone would refuse to be given an iPhone Max Pro if you're that generous. But yes, so many ways. For one, there's so many delivery apps now that can deliver goods to that person. You pay for it, then deliver it. Yeah, flowers, you can send flowers, why not? But depends, that's why it depends on your research. So yeah, sometimes if you just want to build a relationship first, to have a reason to talk, sometimes a coffee and food would be better than flowers right now. I mean, flowers too forward, like, although yeah, unless you've reached a certain comfort level, maybe flowers would be sweet, but you're still eyeing, you still want to be chatmates or something like that. You want a conversation, then don't go too fast to sending flowers or something like that. Maybe send something funny would be awesome. I mean, how about sending her a bottle of Ginebra? I mean, it will spark some conversation right now, especially have some humor. Or maybe she got mad, but depends because I mean, a lot of people deserve some laughter right now. And yes, this Valentine's Day, of course, people are probably planning flowers, dinners and stuff. Although yes, there's so many new promos right now, romantic places, social distancing. Now it's actually more intimate, but yeah, you can check out your budget also if you don't have much money. Yes, but if you can afford, there's so many good deals. Even Rico's Lechon, Marco Polo, Park Lane, Buy Hotel, the Hoodoo's hotel groups have so many deals to offer. Restaurants as well, although you need to book early, and also make sure you make your loved one or crush safe. So if you want to go safe online, there's such a good time to really invest in your online game when it comes to love. But yeah, if you want to send something, so many apps now. There's so many apps that can help you in sending them really good food, cake. So there's so many options right now. You can even send tarts, for example. You saw my recent review, the QQ tarts, QQ goodies. You have the Inglorious cookies if you want cookies. There's the cannoli by Mark's Cannoli. Recently I reviewed, but they also, if you want to have a ramen night with your girlfriend, why not buy ramen kits from Sachi? Best ramen, Sachi authentic ramen and okonomiyaki. Diba? It's only below 200 pesos, guys. So there are so many crazy options right now online to be creative, guys. So that's the best thing about this love week. I think the creative juices will come out. But yeah, if you have a crush, why not send them some crazy stuff like gift him with a bottle of Ginebra. And I'm sure you'll be chatting. Probably you'll have e-tagay with your crush. And and who knows, you'll have an e-tagay with your love interest, and then you suddenly blurt out your feelings, and then if she has a negative reaction, and just say, it must be the alcohol. It must be the Ginebra. You can blame that to that. But no, yeah, this is gonna be an exciting time, guys. Be creative this week. Be awesome. I don't know how's the Tinder scene or the Grindr scene. There are apps also for that, but you have to work out your chat game. So right now, if you wanna hook up with someone, or probably you have to have good data as well. So there are good plans now from Smart, Globe, and I think Dito has been coming. So you need a good data provider. If not, send your girlfriend load. So one good way is to use GCash or PayMaya. So and you can give her data. That's a nice gift as well. So since you give her data na him or her data, you have an excuse to chat, right? You can say, hey, I own that data. But yes, it's really fun. I hope you don't be depressed in this love, man. Find ways. Find humor. Diba? Find humor na lang. Because yes, if you think it's depressing for you, who knows, the one that you're eyeing is also as depressed as you or as sad as you about the situation. So why not? It's a good time to talk, I guess. Work out your chat game, your Zoom game, or your Facebook game as well. Diba? Yeah, you don't have to really be overtly having showing off so much on your Instagram or Facebook. Sometimes your messenger game is more important when it comes to finding love than your Facebook or Instagram game. You have to find ways to message. It's like overt up sometimes. Sometimes if you're so overt, I'm gonna bring this someone, your rivals might hear about your ideas and they try to beat it. Diba? Diba? Sometimes, especially in in courtship and love, sometimes stealth is also very important. And of course, ang ako lang advice is, we're in a positive drive, is always find the joy in it. Find the joy in the fun in the chase. Because if you're too concerned about the results and outcomes, and if that it doesn't come your way, you might get mad and frustrated and become more and more depressed. No, take it in stride. It's fun. Maybe it was the target that was wrong. So just have fun. It's time to be fun and wacky, to be creative, and there's nothing wrong. One lang. Sometimes we fail, of course. What if the person really, for example, your target, you didn't know is married already and something, or committed to someone? But of course, you're just in it for failure. But you have to celebrate your creativity. If it's it spark a conversation, even if it's a refusal, but at least you had a time to talk to that person. So it's a funny positive drive talk. Be positive still. You find ways to be positive even if the outcomes are not going your way. Because especially in love and courtships, we don't get 100% batting average. And if you get 100% batting average, most likely it's 1 out of 1. So meaning that's 1. you don't have a story to tell because you succeeded already finding love immediately, and then you're taken. That's it. Unless you're crazy that you'll become 10 out of 10 and then you have 10 girlfriends or boyfriends at the same time. That's, well, it might sound pretty awesome, but that sounds a lot of trouble as well. So that's why sometimes, celebrate our failures and the things we did in the last few Valentine's days, the times that you gave flowers. You'll remember it. I mean, in the past, the times that you gave flowers that it became like a waste, and then or you gave flowers and then nothing happened. So it's the same. So come on, guys. Hopefully you have a fun Valentine's Day, fun week. You have a fun. You'll find a way to, make this week successful or awesome. When it comes to your mental health and psychological health side, yes, it's time to be normal. Also, in a way, let's just have a fun Valentine's Day on this new normal. So yeah, I pray for your victory. I hope that you get victorious. I hope you get the one you want, but we'll see what happens next week, diba? So thank you so much for joining this positive drive. It's been a while, guys, but yeah, it's I hope you're going. I hope you guys are fine and are making plans for the weekend. And I miss you. I miss talking about the positive things in this difficult situation. But hey, I always have hope that we can always find a way to thrive in this tough time. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining me in this drive, and I hope to see you again to next episode. And keep on supporting my videos, my food adventures, and if you have anything, ideas on what should I do next, let me know, or what should I talk about next, let me know. And thank you so much for listening. Bye.